The artist came to me. I had never worked with that director or those producers before, and I got a call from a producer saying that a good friend of mine had recommended me for this job. So I get this script, and it's really more of a treatment at the beginning, and it's this really amazing, beautiful presentation of a book with images and story. And as I'm going on and I'm realizing, oh, wow, this movie is silent. It was an amazing process to work on this film. I got the film and the two leads were already cast. It was Jean Dujardin and Berenice Bejo. They were both cast by Michel Hazanavicius as the director. And Michel is married to Berenice. He had written this love letter to her and to Jean, who he had worked with before on several movies. So Michel had, I think, really conceived this piece for them. So that was unusual because, of course, these are the two best parts, and here I am casting the rest of the movie. And some of them were really quite small cameos. I mean, this was hugely appealing to a certain kind of actor. If you look at John Goodman and you look at James Cromwell and you look at Penelope and Miller, these people understood the craft. And so for them, the challenge of doing a movie like this was huge. And I think they jumped to that. These actors were the people that make movies great. They are the unsung heroes. They are the character actors. And I think that's why the movie works so well, is because we were able to populate the movie with real actors who played all these specific character kind of roles in a very true way. We did every audition as though it was a speaking movie. And then we turned off the sound when we watched them after. And we turned the camera black and white, so that the director and we could look at it the way that he was going to see it. And I think that for the actors, knowing that what they said wasn't necessarily going to be recorded in that way, gave them this freedom to create their own characters. Because it was a very large cast of over 80 roles, it was really important to try to figure out what the whole mosaic of all of these actors would look like. We created these boards, and we ended up taking pictures of each actor, turning it to black and white, and then putting up the possibilities on a big black board, and then talking through each of those boards with the director so that Michel could see what the whole cast would look like. People ask about Uggie a lot, and Uggie was cast through the producers because there was only 2 or 3 dogs that were Jack Russell Terriers, and that's exactly what Michel wanted. The movie is great not just because of the name value of the people in a movie, it's the movie. You can have a movie with, 10 fantastic Academy Award nominated winning stars, but if the script and the realization from the director and the whole production is not up to that par, then the movie's not going to work. I think that the collaboration between the casting director and the actor, and the casting director and the director, it really is a true art of alchemy.